podcast no one listens to with Kevin Porter.
Nice. Oh, snap. Welcome back. All new episode of the podcast that no one listens to. Welcoming for the very first time, Shawn Holmes. Dude, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. You look like it looks a little rainy out there where you are.
Yeah, I'm in, Olympia, Western Washington over here. So it's still pretty rainy today.
Yeah.
We've had rain for past 3 days now.
It's like, oh shit, there's the raindrop on the fucking camera.
There we go.
There you go, man. Gotta get it with the shirt. Yeah, man. I know it's kind of rainy over here today.
Finding that good reception too.
Yeah, it's starting to get pretty rainy over here. It was raining like pretty much like last. I don't know. Yeah, it's like the last couple of days. It feels like it's been pretty icky.
Yeah.
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 It's good shit. I love the rain, dude. Personally, I love that fucking shit. Like, you're gonna show us your dick, Shawn? Giving everybody the straight view right there.
That
it was a little dirty. But now you get it. Your lens is all it's all good. People can listen to the audio version just for this, you know. Dude, people listening to audio. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. People listen to audio, dude. They have no idea. But the people watching the video, they're like, "Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, raindrops."
Yeah. Yeah. They opened the parks here not that long ago, like state parks or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I just went to check out a state park today, just see, kind of how busy they are and all that. See if the kids would be all right running around and staying socially distanced. So we went to this Miller Sylvain's to check it out, and it was pretty nice. There wasn't very many people out there. It was super chill. It was sunny at that time of the day, and so it was good to get out. Really good to get out.
Yeah, I believe it. Have you just been basically home the whole time?
Yeah. We're me and my wife are both unemployed at the moment. Doing the unemployment, and she's a hairstylist, and I'm a massage therapist. So we have very close quarters contact with people. So nobody wants us out. So. But we're on lockdown. They're doing us a little bit too well to be sitting here doing nothing. So I've just been putting around my garden and doing karate every day. What else can I do?
What do you got going in the garden right now?
Oh, I finally just got everything that I could want in there. So we got the broccoli, the kale, we got beans and peppers, got jalapeno peppers, bell peppers. Let's see here. Let's flip the camera around.
Fuck yeah. Oh, there you go. Ooh, that's beautiful.
We got some onions, get some kales, some cabbage going. And this is all companion planted, so we've got jalapeno peppers, bell peppers with your basil, things like that. Right, big old parsley.
Oh, whoa, dude! Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, got a bunch of carrots down there. Chives are flowering.
Damn, dude, you got a beautiful garden, Shawn. It's moments like this where I'm like really, really happy about being able to use like video podcasting on like this meeting and stuff. Like I think it's pretty cool that we could fucking you're fucking like just showing me your garden right now live on the podcast.
Oh yeah. Dude, I got all these golden strawberries. They're going to be so awesome.
Whoa.
They're the sweetest strawberries I think I've ever had in my life.
Nice.
So,
that's nice garden, dude.
I just put around in my garden. Nothing else to do.
How the weed? Because your garden's like really clean, dude. Like, you got a lot of upkeep with like weeding right now, or?
Yeah, kind of. I just weeded the beds, and then and then I take all my grass that I mow up and I use it as a mulch. And so that keeps pretty much keeps the weeds down for everything. So like we got the tomato, right? And so I put this is all grass that I mowed.
Yeah.
And so it helps keep the moisture in the soil, all that.
Yeah, we did that with our garlic, dude.
Yeah. Got some rows.
Nice.
Trying different methods. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a field, right?
Yeah, we got like acreages of like we went pretty gung ho this year. That's what we were pretty much every Sunday, dude. I'm up here now, just pulling weeds basically, dude. We got a bunch of raised beds, and we have some beds like that, like with the wood and stuff. But we're not really doing too much with those as of yet. We're just basically doing the raised beds, and like we were just out there doing like our cucumbers are kind of shitty right now. Like they're kind of not really doing too well, but like the watermelon and the cantaloupe that we doing really well, and most of the other shit too is decent. The garlic, we were really lucky this year, dude, because like in years past we always fucked up and like we didn't like weed as much as we should have because there was just so much and just kind of got it like once it gets out of hand, it's out of fucking hand, unfortunately.
You don't want to do it anymore, man.
Yeah. So this year we were a lot more prepared for it, and so they're looking fucking beautiful and shit, dude. Like I'll have to take some pictures and send them to you.
All right.
Yeah. It's good shit, dude.
Nice.
I'm fucking stoked on it, dude. Like I think definitely in today's climate, we kind of need to be self-sufficient.
Yeah. And I mean, right now people have the time, I joined some other forums on Facebook to kind of get some better ideas how to take care of plants and things. And, it seems like a lot of people are new to it and they're starting their own thing at home.
Yeah.
So.
Well, shit. Yeah. I mean, like, dude, it sounds like, from everything you hear, dude, at least the fear mongering is that, we're going to go into some sort of food shortage here, like come fall, winter, which definitely could very well happen,
Yeah. Well, if that happens, I guess I'll tear up my whole backyard and plant seed.
Right? Just take it all out, dude. You might as well at that point. I mean, like, seriously, if like we're going in like feast or famine mode, dude, you might as well take up all the space.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
You got.
We live out by a lot of farmers out here too. We're outside the city, and we live on over a half acre, and so I got plenty.
You got
of
a huge
space.
Backyard. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
As the viewers at home can see.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Here's a better glimpse if you want. I'm standing in my barn. That's my neighbor's junkyard. Yeah. Everybody's got one of those, I think.
Hey, dude, that school bus is pretty cool, though.
It is a cool school bus. They probably lived in it for a while, which makes it even cooler.
Is that Choop Choop that I see right there?
Oh, yeah. She got herself a oral hematoma.
Oh, no.
Ear filled up with fluid and stuff, so she's going to have surgery in the morning.
Oh, okay. Damn, dude. Hopefully she's okay. By the time this airs, she'll have had the surgery like 4 days prior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she'll be fine.
She
did it to her other ear in the past, and
yeah.
So she's been through this rodeo before.
Right. I know
she's about 14 now.
She's 14, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Chupacabra's famous.
She is famous, dude. Tell the story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I moved back to Yakima from moving to Olympia when I was 15. And, I don't know, found Chup on the road outside. And I was living with Amy Wallawine and Bobby. And, I think everybody wanted to keep her. And I was like, no, we're not keeping this dog. Send her out, and she wouldn't leave. And so she became the house dog. And somehow I ended up with her. And so the story goes.
14 years later. Damn, dude. It makes me feel old when we like really like, cause like I remember when that time when you did move back to Yakima, like right after like, high school and all that. And like that was fun, dude. Like I don't know, it still felt like high school and like we're all early 20s and it's just like now it's like, oh shit, we're like mid 30s. What the fuck?
Right. Playing music with Eric and everybody and just doing the thing.
Rocking that trumpet.
6 pack of tall cans for band practice and
Dude,
those were the days.
Those were the days, man.
Couldn't even do that now, man. I'd just go to sleep after a couple of them.
Dude, seriously, it just makes you sleepy, bro. It just makes you tired.
I'm tired all the time now. That's what
Yeah.
old WD, I guess.
Yeah, I don't ever get enough sleep, dude. Like, I'm even if I do get sleep in, like, I'm still fucking tired by like 10. It's just like, all right, fall asleep. 11, 12 at the latest.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
especially with child kids, they take. Yeah.
Oh, they take the energy, dude. They take the fucking energy from you. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, but they're fun.
Yeah. What? How young are your kids?
So we got 3, 5, and 8.
Ooh,
2 girls and a boy.
Oh no.
And the boy's 8, and so he's fun. We get to skateboard and stuff like that.
That's what's
Do
up.
karate, and and
Does he
the
like
girls
that?
run around. What's that?
Does he like the karate?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Every day he's like, "Are we doing karate today?"
Oh no, shit.
doing?
That's cool. Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
especially
So
with like no school and shit, you gotta fucking make like get that PE activity in there, right?
yeah. And that's been interesting, keeping kids in school right now and keeping them focused. And
That's the hardest part.
we got the
It's
3
the
and
hardest.
5-year-old that aren't in school yet, and then the 8-year-old that's like, I need to focus.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. So it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's all new to me. So
Yeah, and then what quite the time to like, get into like parenting when COVID-19 hits and everybody's home.
yeah.
Good bonding
Serious.
time, I suppose.
Being on lockdown like that, we actually, they made friends with the neighbor boy through the fence, and they run around, squirt each other with the hose, and
Oh, that's what's up.
run around, squirt each other with squirt guns, and just through the fence though.
Right. Hey,
But
stay safe,
it's what
right?
we can do,
Yeah, I know. It's like, are kids even allowed to like get together and play? Like, we had one of Jory's older friends come over and stay the night, but like, their parents were okay with it, and they're fine. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, all the playgrounds are like some shit.
Yeah. Right. We're not allowed to go play on that stuff, right?
I don't think so.
That's what I was told.
Yeah.
And I mean, we tried to buy one before all this happened, and it didn't end up happening. So
like a
that's
play
too
set?
bad. Yeah, like the swings and a little tower and a slide and stuff. And then Costco was like, "Oh, we need to figure it out." And then we didn't order it soon enough, so COVID hit and they weren't installed anymore. So yeah.
Did you order it off their website?
Yeah, we tried to.
And then they all like, just really sorry, man, we canceled the order. We're out of stock.
Yeah, well, pretty much, yeah. They weren't doing in-home installation and things like that. Like, we could come pick it up, but I don't have a way of coming to pick it up. And,
I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it'd be just me trying to put it together out here.
That'd be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That would be a pain in the ass.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah. You get the oldest out there, let him start. Like, all right, you gotta hold this in place. I suck at putting shit together, dude. I'm really bad at that stuff. Jessica is really good, but I'm really bad.
Yeah, right. Like IKEA stuff.
Yeah, shit like that.
Like, I get super frustrated with that stuff.
I mean, I could do it, like I put together like bookshelves and shit, but like sometimes, I'm like, definitely in my younger years, I would get more frustrated.
Yeah.
Maybe now I'm better at reading instructions.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or following instructions. I don't know.
I mean,
as a teenager, I was pretty like, fuck you.
The pegs don't work or they break. Yeah.
Right.
We're always missing pieces and things like that. We get stuff like that all the time, and we got to piece it together, and then it falls apart, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's a pain in the fucking
Keep in mind that stuff doesn't burn well in a fire pit.
What doesn't? Oh no shit!
Chunks of desk that was from IKEA, and it's like
it's all like plywood or some shit. Particle board. That's it.
I had to burn it, and it just put my fire out.
It all just turns green, like the Wizard of Oz. It's like,
Yeah.
Fucking smash my mic. I think I have a 3-year time frame. That's the first time I've ever like threw my hand up and smashed it. Yeah. Oh no, man. I've been on a kick lately, dude, about like fucking punk rock music, dude. And it's like, it's made me think about, like the first time I met you and like, in high school, and like you introduced me to the Vandals and like Pennywise and Less Than Jake. And like, so I actually just recently got on eBay, dude. And like, you go on eBay, CDs are like $5 a piece, dude. You can get them so fucking cheap, dude. So I got like
I
all the Vandal CDs,
okay.
like all the
Yesterday
Pennywise.
I got Suffer.
Yeah.
I got your birthday present.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, Bad Religion, Suffer. I was like, oh, it's a classic album.
Is that the only thing you got?
Yeah, the Digits
Yeah, there's another thing too. I won't tell you. It'll be a surprise, but like there was one other that was like being said separately. So yeah. Suffer, dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I didn't know if you owned that or not.
CDs. I don't know what happened to them.
Mhm.
I must have moved around a couple times, and then I
Yeah.
misplaced all my CDs, and so I just don't have them.
Yeah. Well, that's what those are the thing is like, in today's day and age now, it seems like everybody's like, like either not collecting CDs or just has, doesn't have them anymore. And so
Right.
like, I was just like, well, I don't know. What can I send Shawn? Because the other thing I sent you, I thought was pretty cool. And I wish I could talk about it on the fucking podcast, but like I said, I don't want to spoil it. But it's pretty cool, and I think you'll really enjoy it.
Cool.
But the CD
Cool.
was like the add-on to it. So, but yeah,
Okay.
it's a good CD, dude.
Yeah, man.
I remember the first day I bought
The
that
days
CD.
Warped Tour and
Yeah.
getting shirts, getting them signed by Randy from Pennywise, and
Do you still have that
man.
shirt? I don't have mine.
I do.
Dude,
I do. I mean,
that's
it's
cool.
like an extra large or something, so it's never fit me ever. But you got to keep that stuff.
I always wore that shirt, dude. There's a famous photo of me sitting at like Jen Tangerman's house, like sitting there reading like a Rolling Stones article, and you can see I'm wearing it. I don't know if you can see the signature on it, but like you can see that I was wearing it. I lost that like probably into my early 20s or something.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I remember the lead 41 calling me fatty and stuff because I wouldn't come over to his booth, and good times.
It's like, dude, just going to the Warped Tour was just so much fucking fun, dude.
Yeah. We were fresh young adults, kind of.
16. I think that's like we were like 15, 16 when we went. Like the first one I went to was may have been your first one too. I don't know. It was me, you, Nina, and Eric, and it was like we were like 16 or some shit. It was like the end of our freshman year, so I guess 15.
Yeah, gosh. 01, 02.
Yeah, because we were just coming out of our freshman year.
Right? When did I graduate? Oh yeah.
It's like 04.
Years, a decade ago.
Yeah. So technically it was like 01. It was pre-September 11th, 01 though. Like it was like June of that year.
Okay.
Yeah. That was fun, dude. I remember Me First, the Gimme Gimmes headlined.
Yep.
And like I just remember like it just being such like a, like everything was new to me, It's like I didn't know any of these bands. Like I remember finding out about AFI that year and like, ooh, who's AFI? And this is before like 03 or whatever when they dropped that one album with like I don't even remember songs or whatever, but yeah, the popular album. But just like finding out about punk rock, dude, I've gotten really nostalgic about it, and like I don't know, I owe the credit to me finding that music was through you, dude. Like the Vandal, bro. It's like man, like to me like the best bands.
I had like every Vandals album when they had 13 albums. Now they've probably got like over 20 or something.
They haven't released a new album since like 04.
Oh wow, okay. I know Josh Freese drums for everyone and their mom.
Well, I think he's like I see him on tour with like Sting a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, on his Instagram he posts pictures of like him and Sting, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I know, and then like you go like
strikes me as a creepy dude, but
yeah,
whatever.
Right. Pays the bills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen videos of like them at like was it like the Las Vegas like because like obviously now we don't have the Warped Tour, so now we have these like pre-COVID-19 we had festivals that we went to, and like all these like we were able to basically go see day shows of like 4 or 5 like fucking badass punk rock bands. But like I remember seeing the Vandals like play one of the Riot Fest up in Chicago. Dude, Dave Quackenbush looks fucking old as shit, dude. Warren looks in pretty good shape, dude, but he's took a turn for the worse.
Uh-oh.
Got a little bit of a pot belly going. He's just like fucking.
Warren's got that young side, so he'll just.
Well, he looks like grandpa, but like he kind of looks like grandpa. It's all white hair and shit, but it's just like he looks like I don't know, like he kept himself in decent shape at least.
Yeah, we're next.
Oh, dude, I'm already pushing back, dude. Like, I got in shape, dude, and I basically fell out of shape, dude. Like, I'm in decent shape, but like, I'm not in as good a shape as I was like 2 years ago. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. My wife's been complaining. During COVID, I don't go to jujitsu. I haven't been having class and working out, and so I've just been like, yeah, potato chips, sweet video games, and and so I've been really this last month. I've been really pushing myself to. I'm jogging in my backyard, and working out again, and so getting the boy to do karate with me, and so just trying to stay up on it. So I'm down 8 pounds. So
there you go.
Plugging away.
Yeah, no, there you go, dude. Fucking yeah, I haven't been able to go to the gym, dude. I think like one of the last times I talked to you, we were trading text messages, and like I was at the gym that day, and that was probably like one of the last times I went to the gym before all this shit happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just been like I have like a 35-pound weight in my office, so I'll lift that and I just do push-ups. I need a jog though, like you're saying, dude. Like I just need like jog the yard and stuff, dude, on the property. I don't know, like I just haven't. It's like you said, dude. It's like just eating the potato chips and like drinking soda and drinking beer and just like, oh, it's kind of fun, like
easy to do.
Yeah,
it's easy to do. You gotta really temper that Netflix and chill.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Or
I'm like
Disney Plus.
Oh, is that, dude? Yeah, I have a subscription through Verizon, dude. They have like the 1 year for free, so I have it. But we're out, dude. We're all the way out in North Fork right now because our house is getting redone. So yeah, dude. So like, I don't have any cell service, dude. I don't have any cell service out there.
You have internet?
We used to have Blu-rays out there. Like right now, I'm using the internet because I'm in my office. In the garage, but like the house is getting all fucking torn up and shit. So like, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
And North Fork is like, there's no cell service whatsoever.
I see.
Yeah. So it's well, no, it's I've built up a pretty decent collection of like Blu-rays, dude. Like like, yeah, movie wise, like I pretty much have my own Netflix collection. I think I have a far superior collection than Netflix, to tell you the truth.
Nice. Well, and I'm doing that right now. I'm trying to find some of the classic old cartoons and things, like movies that I liked, and all the Miyazaki films. And show them to the kids, and they're not on anything other than like Amazon Prime, and you have to buy them. So I'm like, oh, so my taste is too fancy. I see. You have to continue to buy these things.
Will you go on eBay or something, dude? Like, look up. Do you still have a VCR or something? Like, look them up on DVD.
I actually need a VCR. I've got some VHS that, like a bunch of them.
You can get a VHS player for like, I don't know, like $50 for a decent one at least. You can get them even cheaper, dude. I'm sure, like, if you actually, again, when everything reopens, like I've seen them at Goodwill and stuff, and like they're significantly cheaper and whatnot. But so it's like $20 or 25 or something.
Well, and I've heard people take like their series of stuff. They bought like a whole box set of something, and they'll take it into Costco and get it put onto like a zip or a CD or something like that. So kind of been thinking of doing that.
You should do that. That'd be way easier. Yeah.
From my early 2000s.
Dude, I love that's like all I'm about right now is like nostalgia, dude. I'm all about fucking nostalgia and just like reliving like more or less reliving my fucking childhood, and like even better of a childhood now. It's like I don't buy cigarettes, dude, so I just buy fucking stupid shit.
Right? You have better habits.
Yeah. Better habits.
More reasonable.
Yeah. It's dude, I've saved so much money off that shit, dude. I've saved so much money off quitting.
When I quit smoking, that was awesome. I quit getting myself lunch from the like gas station burrito or something like that, and I started packing my lunch, and I started saving like $120 a month from just not buying the kombucha or soda or whatever I want, just because I'm impulse buying a little bit for lunch.
Yeah.
Having it preset is saving me a bunch of money, so I become one of those guys now.
We try our best, dude. Prepper? You're a prepper? Nice.
Well, kind of. Not really. Not like the survival prepper, but I prep my lunch every week.
I was going to say like sandwiches at least, right? Prep sandwiches.
Then you always got a sandwich, man.
Dude, I've been eating a lot of sandwiches since all this shit went down, dude. but I miss restaurants.
Uh,
I do miss like
like-
going to the movie theater and shit.
What?
What? I miss going to the movie theater and going to restaurants.
Okay. My Wi-Fi just caught up, and you were like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's what I did on my end too. It's funny to go back and like when I post these recordings, doing people go back and watch them, and it's like, it's like, fuck you, internet. I'm on some shitty ass hotspot.
Okay, so it does record the blip.
Yeah, dude, it's cool as shit with this program because like I guess like since like this whole thing has gone down, people are home. Like if like you don't have to necessarily have like a membership or something because like I think like to do. I haven't even looked at the prices, dude. I've just been recording episodes and like I've gone over an hour, and like I've never gotten a message being like, "Oh, your time is coming up" or something. But yeah, dude, it's super easy, dude. I just press record, and then like once we end the recording, and once I end the meeting, it just fucking it just composes the MP3 and the MP4, and just drag it right on my desktop, dude. And I just fucking drag it, and then I put it in the Final Cut, edit it. I can edit it in GarageBand, and it's just super fucking easy, dude.
Okay. See, yeah, and this is Zoom, right? We're
Yeah.
using the Zoom app. Yeah, we've been using it for jujitsu. So like once a month, we'll all get on Zoom, and someone will bring up a video of our last testing, right?
Cool.
So like last September, we brought up our testing for our brown belt, and so we reviewed it because the other guys are trying to test for their brown belt come August, but you know, I mean, we're not training, so we can't really do that. But we can review the material and study it, and so we're bringing it up, and we can, you know, fast forward and rewind and ask all these questions. It's actually really awesome. You know, I mean, it's like a play-by-play, like if you were doing football, and
yeah,
you know,
it's like going in on Monday to review the previous game. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, you know, we're gonna strengthen it up here, and you know, so it's pretty cool. And so we've been doing a lot of Zoom for jujitsu, and so I'm a part of this. It's a traditional Okinawan style karate called T, and so it was around before China and Japan came over and influenced what we now know as karate. So it's older than karate.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, and it's strictly Okinawan, right? And so so it's kind of a special karate thing if you're a nerd like me in that. And so we've been holding these Zoom conversations and classes with people, with our teacher in Italy and Denmark.
Oh, wow.
And so we all just hop on from around the world, and we watch this guy who's, you know, been doing martial arts for 50 years and teach us some awesome tea. And it's just really good because we can ask questions and he can go through it and show us. You know, this is technology we've never been able to utilize, and so now we're using it on a mass scale. It's going to be great.
I know, dude. It really, like, I've like for the longest time, dude, I've been wanting to like do something like this in terms of like being able to hook up to Skype, and I've looked up the information on how to do it like through my computer and whatnot, but it's like I just never, it was never that much of an importance, you know, in terms of like doing it for the podcast. Cause like I always prefer just having people in on the show and stuff. But like I figured, like, you know, for something like this, dude, like us just sitting here like this, you know, I was like, oh, one day maybe we can fucking do that shit. But I just never got around to sitting down and figuring out how to sync the audio through GarageBand and do all that stupid shit. But then like Zoom came out with this COVID shit, and it's like, and I guess it's been around. I guess it's been around for a while, but I only found out about it until, you know, once all the shit hit. And yeah, dude, just instant, boom, done recording, gives me the MP3, gives me the fucking MP4, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
awesome.
So easy. Yeah, I don't know. And like, we're even thinking we're gonna have to fucking do like our, because Dustin's basically grounded at his house. His parents won't let him like go to places, or like or you know, he's basically under you know, quarantine. He's
got the lockdown.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do like Zoom meetings to do our fucking movie podcast, and all of us are just gonna have to press play at the same time, basically.
Okay.
We're supposed to try that out today for the first time, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Hey, you know, won't know till you try.
Yeah. Yeah.
My azalea's blooming today.
It's fucking beautiful, dude. How long have you had those plants?
I've had this one for a year. I got it for my birthday last year.
Nice. Yeah, dude. You've always been, you know, a heavy, what's the word, like not influence, but like like motivation type thing. Like I don't know, I've always seen you like be into like outdoor stuff, like gardening and living a better lifestyle and stuff. And like I've always like found inspiration from the way that you approach life, and seeing all these plants is fucking awesome.
Well, thank you. I mean, when I moved over here, it's Western Washington. It's the rainforest, so it's very green, and there's all kinds of trails and stuff. And so I just started jogging trails and, sword
Right?
fighting my friends in the woods. And
Oh yeah, that's right. I
yeah,
always love that, dude.
and doing, trying to study nature, and I don't know, it's weird. I fell in love with plants. So I just got all these, since I work for like Weyerhaeuser and all these wood companies.
Right.
They have this tree sale. And so I bought all these trees. So there's like a Japanese black pine, and we got some dwarf pines. It's a mugo pine. So I got I can name everything in my backyard. But so I just started bonsaiing. So I've got spruces, pines, firs. I got a hardy fuchsia. I got a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna try and bonsai. Hemlocks are super cool, and they're native Western hemlock over here. So
I was gonna say
it's fun.
I've seen those. I know I've seen those before.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they got a super cool look to them once they're big and full grown. And
Right.
so I just started bonsaiing 2 years ago, and so I cut this hemlock here, and it's just starting to like bud out and get new branches, but it's a cool little spiral. Hey, Chew.
Yeah, man. Dude. That's fucking cool as shit, dude. I've never even attempted bonsaiing or anything. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's something to do,
Yeah, dude. Like it's just fun, like get super stoned and like get your hands in like the dirt, I love doing that every week, dude. Even if it is just pulling fucking weeds. It's
all about.
very rewarding to see it like come out and blossom and bloom and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And spring and fall have kind of always been my favorite times of year, so they're very pretty.
Fall's fucking beautiful, dude. Fall is like probably, I don't know, like spring is good because everything's coming alive, but like I don't know, there's something about fall that is just like unique to itself, like just in terms of just how the day goes, and I don't know, it's fucking beautiful, dude.
It is, right? The sky changes, you get that rusty colored sky and all that.
Like going into October, dude, like October is probably like one of my favorite months.
Yeah, I know. It's one thing I really do miss about being over in Eastern Washington is like Halloween didn't always rain. You could run around and actually be semi-warm, and wear a cool outfit and have a good time. Over here, man, you're wearing rain jacket and a garbage bag, basically, because it rains every Halloween. So everybody just has like little house parties and stuff. So it's kind of different.
No one really like goes trick-or-treating for the most part, which I mean makes sense. Like who wants to go in the fucking rain, dude?
Right. Yeah. So it's a little gloomy over here. We get more rain than the rest of Washington, I suppose. But
it's fucking cool as shit. It's cool as shit having a forest like right there, dude. Like we're up in North Fork right now, so it's like every day I walk out into the forest, dude, and I'm just like, fuck, this is nice, dude. Yeah. It reminds me of being up in like Lacey and whatnot, dude, and like hanging out there with my dad in the summer and shit. It's like,
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I just like, when you brought up the whole sword fighting out in the woods, I just like remember like us as teenagers and going out in the woods and stuff. And I was like, fuck, dude, smoke weed, look for mushrooms. It's fun.
Yeah, I know. I remember everybody came up, you, Eric, Josh, and we just
a couple times, dude.
Went to the woods and around. It was a good time. Man.
I had Ray on the podcast last week, dude. And he brought up that story about us like going. We went to like there was like 3 house parties like all in a block radius, dude. And we just got fucking hammered. We were just gonna go to Trent's house to go pass out, and then like we ended up just driving up fucking Snoqualmie, like and just went up Snoqualmie, dude, and drove up to your fucking your house and shit. And your mom all
surprise
6 o'clock in the morning.
I'm glad my parents didn't care.
Your parents were super cool, dude.
Yeah, they were nice to all my friends all the time, and then you guys would leave, and they'd be like, "Hey."
I never did see that side. What's up?
They'd be like, "Hey, you need to clean up all this fucking mess," and I'm like, "Oh man, okay." You
fucking Eric, why does he pick up after himself? Just joking.
I need to start. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But they were cool. That was good.
Yeah. My mom would get down on me sometimes, but like for the most part, it's pretty much do as you want, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We turned out. So.
Yeah, we turned out good. None of us are smoking crack cocaine.
Yeah, anymore. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know plenty of people that used to smoke crack cocaine. I don't know about smoking it. I don't know. Some of them.
Yeah,
drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. Oh man, I know, dude. It's like I haven't done any like actual like outside of weed and like booze. That's been my main consumption like my whole entire adult life, dude. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and
maybe some mushrooms. That'd be the only thing I'd like really would want to like maybe try.
Yeah, I mean, I've dabbled in things that I'm not proud of.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't never touch them again.
Yeah.
So
that's all it is.
That.
True that, man. So tell me about your comic book collection, Shawn Holmes.
Oh, you want my comic book collection?
Well, just you don't have to show me, but you can tell me about it.
Yeah,
you could show me. I don't know if you want to
read. Huh? Like, what are you doing? I'll strike up a storm if I go in there.
No, yeah. You get anything new lately, or like I know you like conquered the Conan collection, dude.
Yeah, no, I got 20 volumes of Conan. It's crazy. And that's all new. The new Dark Horse Conan. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, since this, I've kind of not really been reading things. I've been trying to pick up Fables. And Fables has something like a bajillion volumes, and it's so it's all your favorite fairy tales and Grimm's fairy tales, all that kind of stuff. But it's all combined into like this different world. All your like the big bad wolf is a guy, and he just has wolf habits. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's good. And I just finished Astro City up to the current volume anyway. But Astro City is super good. It's about superheroes, but it's not about them saving people's lives. It's just about their lives, less like about them being super fantastic with superpowers. It's more about how they feel about their superpowers, or that, or the crowd they run with, and it's pretty good. It's an intellectual comic, I would say.
Yeah,
a lot of depth.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like more personalized in sense. It's like more like I don't know, because like you can read Batman all day long, and it's like it's not gonna. I mean, sometimes I guess in some versions there's been so many different versions of Batman, but it's like not gonna be like, well, how is Bruce feeling today? What was his attitude towards last night's?
Yeah. A bunch of people have told me to read this. Oh gosh, what's it called? Something Superman. And so Superman's got like cancer. He's dying from.
It's like the death of Superman.
No, it's just it's a different take on Superman. But yeah, he's got cancer and he's dying, and it's not really about him and his superpowers or something. I'd have to look it up, but a lot of people keep telling me to read that, and sounds interesting.
I like Superman. I definitely like older Superman. Like I kind of like at Ron's. I picked up like a handful of like old ones from the 70s, and it was just way too goody for me, dude. It was just like way too goody. I was like, fuck this shit. But then I read like Superman from like 2000. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I like Superman.
Yeah. Right, like the 8-year-old, he's reading some of the Teen Titans, the classic black and white Teen Titans, and like teens from back then are like way more wholesome than 5-year-olds nowadays. So it's totally appropriate, even though they're supposed to be teens.
Right. So. Teen Titans is like fucking cool, dude. Like there was my friend Jason Brummett was telling me about like some series they put out like on their because apparently DC has like some sort of streaming network that I was not aware of until like me and him did a podcast like a couple months ago, and I've seen they had season 2 at I saw it at Walmart or something, dude. I didn't pick it up because I want to see season 1 first, but I know the cartoon, both the cartoons are good. I thought, I never really did get to read the comics, but I did because the last time I went to the comic book store here in town, because they have all the new comics laid out and on the glass display, and so I was looking through them and they had retro comics they were re-releasing, old Teen Teen Titans or whatever. So I picked up one of those, and I picked up one for the Avengers. And they're old comics, dude. They're just re-releasing now. And they're only $1 a piece, so they're cheap, So it's cool. At first I was like, oh, are these new? I thought it was a new storyline, but done with as the old,
Yeah.
Then I figured it out. I was like, oh, they're just re-releasing them. So whatever.
Mastered.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, remastered.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty much.
It is. I mean, I don't have it, so I'll take it. I'll check it out.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, single issue comics are around $3.50 now
they're...
for anything new coming out, and every once in a while I'll dabble in something, see if I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, anything Ed Brubaker seems to be gold.
I've never heard of that guy.
He's he writes some. It's kind of controversial. It's adult. You don't want your kids reading it so much, but he writes a lot of good stuff.
Nice.
His take on things is cool.
Yeah, no, dude.
He's rough around the edges.
Oh, is that it? I tried looking up on eBay, dude. Looking up old Nightmare on Elm Street comics. I wanted to I wanted to pick those up, dude, but they want so much money for those.
Right.
$30 a piece, dude. It's nope. Even though I did get some old Fangoria magazines, I got some old issues.
Cool.
Yeah, for $10, dude. And so I got the one with Friday it's got a Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, and then I got this special one that went with it, dude. And you open it up and read it, dude. It straight up smells like the 1980s. You could tell they hadn't opened it in a long time.
Yeah,
I forgot
a grandpa or a musty old storage thing, and
pretty much that's kind of what it smelled like. But it was kind of funny because I don't know, maybe we're so spoiled living in the 21st century, where you pick up a magazine and every page is color. Well, it was I totally had forgotten that magazines back in the day, you used to the cover would be color, but then you'd open it and until you get to the main story, everything would be black and white.
Yeah. Okay.
Forgot about that, but it's still cool. It's still fun.
Yeah, I dug up a couple of old comics out of my parents' basement, and Shadowhawk, and I mean I totally forgot even who that guy was or why I even got it, but yeah, interesting to get a flashback like that, and the comic was like that. So
yeah, it's fun to read the ads, see the video games that were being promoted at the time.
Yeah,
that shit's cool, dude. When we went to a flea market down in Florida, I don't know, 5 years ago or something. And I found this one area that was selling old baseball cards, dude. And straight up had the gum still in them, dude. So I bought up a handful of them. I got a bunch they're in my desk actually, but I never opened them or anything. But it's got the wax casing and stuff. And it's I don't know, I think that I was really into that as a kid. I remember collecting, I still have all my baseball cards.
Yeah, dude. That's my dad was just saying something about, oh, we got to dig out all your baseball cards, basketball cards, I mean, we have so many Sean Kemp or, Seattle Supersonics cards because that was the thing. It was early 90s, man. That was it. And
we had a good team, dude, when Sean Kemp, Gary Payton. Hell yeah.
Right. So, he's like, those are probably worth something. I'm going to retire soon. And I was like, cash it in, dude. He bought it for us all. Yeah.
Right. Dude, some of those are expensive, dude. Dude.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go through mine and see the same if anything's worth anything, but I haven't done it.
Yeah. Right. We got a bunch of Barry Sanders posters and stuff. And was he the guy that did multiple sports? Or?
No, that was what the fuck was his name? Shit, it's the tip of my tongue, dude. Barry Sanders just played for the Lions, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because oh shit, dude. Well, I got my phone right here. Because I know, what's his name, Deion Sanders. Back in the day, he played for the Cowboys, and I think he also played for the Yankees.
Okay, because we got Deion Sanders and
there's Deion Sanders was main. Bo Jackson, was that it?
Bo Jackson.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check it. I can't spell. Yeah, okay. I wrote Tep Deport Athlete, and it got two sport athlete. Yeah, Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Jim Brown did football. He was running back and a lacrosse midfield, so he played lacrosse.
Cool.
You don't see that like at all anymore, dude. Like Russell Wilson got drafted for baseball. You see a lot of guys get drafted for baseball, but then they just go and continue like playing for sport, or, playing football or whatever.
Yeah, right. I mean, what was it? Brock Lesnar was the last thing I can think of. Right. Went from wrestling to MMA and tried to do that.
Dude, he did amateur wrestling. He did amateur wrestling in college, then went to WWF, and then went to fucking UFC, and now he's back in WWE.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's cool. I know, dude. Like when he came out for UFC 200 and fought that that one dude. I can't even remember his fucking name. It's like Mark something. Mark Hunt? I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't follow the names so much. Every once in a while, I just pop in and see a fight.
I love watching UFC, dude. I don't get to watch it as much as I want to.
Yeah. I mean, when I'd go to the bar every now and then, it'd be on and I'd catch something there, but other than that, I rarely watch TV anyway.
Yeah. I try to like get all my stuff done during the day, and then like I do like to watch movies at night and stuff. I do kind of fancy me. I don't want to say like I'm film buff or anything, but I definitely enjoy like watching movies. It's one of my enjoyments in life.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pick a show every night, and kind of watch something with my wife and hang out, or if I find a little bit of time, I watch some anime.
Oh, dude.
Usually Naruto, because there's a million episodes and I can't seem to watch them all. So,
dude. I never. The only thing I ever got into anime was back in the day, like when we were in high school, dude. I remember you were into like Dragon Ball Z and going over to your house and like after school and like watching Dragon Ball Z, and like since then, dude, I picked up like the first 4 seasons on DVD. And, dude, Jeffrey and Jameson are both fucking into it like hardcore.
Oh yeah,
like they're fucking way into it, dude. Yeah. Next time,
they stand there and power up for like a whole minute or something.
It's dude. Those games are fun though, dude. Like,
they're intense.
Yeah, I love. That's one thing I've definitely been trying to play more is like when I do play video games, I'll play like Street Fighter 5, or play like just original Street Fighter. That's the shit, dude.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
loved it.
Fucking
I've always wanted to be Ryu for Halloween, but it always rains here, and he's sleeveless.
Dude, you gotta tough it up. Like, oh shit,
I got the outfit.
You got it, dude. Like, just wear it during the summer.
Yeah.
I'll
just throw a blue ball at everybody. Hadouken.
God, Hadouken. I don't know, dude. I think Street Fighter was like far superior over Mortal Kombat, dude. To tell you the truth, like, I like Mortal Kombat. Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
Especially the newer ones, but like on the Sega and the Sega and Super Nintendo, like I think the gameplay off Street Fighter was just way better. As far as superior.
Yeah. Well, and right, like everybody kind of had their own little special thing, If you played Vega at that cage stage, he could jump on the cage and climb on the wall.
Yeah.
And, right, Baraka could shock people, and that one dude could stretch his arms and shoot fireballs at you. I keep forgetting his name.
Yeah. He had like the eye patch. It's like Sagat.
Oh, that too.
I always thought like Bob Saget.
Kickboxer, Muay Thai, or something like that.
Yeah.
The witch doctor guy could do the stretchy stuff. I was always that guy.
Oh, like Dalzim or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, because Sagat, he couldn't stretch, but he had the long arms though and the long legs, so he could fuck you up from a distance.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I liked Chung Li, dude. Chung Li's like, I don't know, just because I could do that fucking that like fucking thunder kick or whatever the fuck she does. He was like,
yeah. You said that name, and I had a memory of her voice. Hi. When she's
just does that fucking sweet backflip, dude. It's like fucking. I
Right,
love
her
playing
super
against her.
speedy kicks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My brother used to beat me all the time with the sumo dude.
Oh, E Honda. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd whoop me. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. Couldn't beat
I
him.
I have a cool actually fuck dude. No, the poster I have is like the Super Nintendo poster. Like I have the one behind me that's Street Fighter 5, but I have the Street Fighter Turbo. Like I don't know if it was Turbo, but it was like it's got Blanca and then it's got Chun-Li like doing the kick and then Ryu is like all fucking on the ground or whatever. It's got the
Oh
break.
yeah.
But they had the cover that on one version they had the cover where it was E Honda's fighting area like from Japan or whatever. And I always liked that because it was like a bathhouse or whatever and just looked
Oh
cool,
yeah.
dude. You got the rising sun,
Right, the sumo's in the bathhouse.
Yeah. That shit was
That's right.
cool, dude.
Taking me back, Kevin. You're taking me back.
Dude. I love fucking
I
nostalgia.
haven't thought about these things in 20 years.
We gotta play some video games, Sean. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That's one thing I miss, dude, is like being able to like get online and play video games with people. I miss that.
Yeah. Do you play anything online with the Nintendo Switch?
I can. I mean, because like at my work, I have the ability to get on Wi-Fi and stuff and like update. And so anytime I want to download something or I want to update my stuff, I can hook it up and do that.
That's
but like, I mean, I want to say if I have I know I have I'm paying this for the subscription to like the old like Nintendo and Super Nintendo games, but I want to say maybe I have the live. I don't know. I know it's not that expensive. If I know it already.
We're thinking about doing that for one of the kids' birthdays here soon. So just seeing what the possibilities are.
I could, dude. Like,
because then we could play games on there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I got
Mario Kart. Yeah, dude. Fuck, dude. That'd be so much fun, dude. Yeah, like play some fucking Mario Kart online. That'd be awesome.
But yeah, I need like a family console, so we can all sit down and play some Mario Kart and have a classic good time. I mean, the only way we can do that at this point is with regular board games, and so and we do have a pile of board games.
Yeah.
So, but we're getting close since all this quarantine. We're about done with our board games, man.
Yeah. We gotta need something new, dude. I would say the Nintendo Switch is definitely the family console to purchase. I mean, yeah, Xbox and PS4, have like family games, but I mean to like get down like on some Mario like Party or like and Mario Kart or Super Smash Brothers, that's
right,
super fun, dude. Like with all 4 of you in there or all 5 of you, dude, hell yeah, so much fun.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds like a good old time.
Yeah.
I
remember.
And I got a projector in my living room, and it's like 120 inch. So like my TV's huge,
dude.
I want to have as much fun with it as I can.
Yeah. You gotta get Super Smash Brothers up on there, dude. Fucking oh man, I love it, dude. I love playing on a big screen, dude. It's the best.
Yeah, I mean, I remember my friend had a big screen TV back in the 90s, and we'd play Twisted Metal on there, and it was the coolest thing because it was like we each had our own TV,
That's so cool.
And oh man,
Twisted Metal, dude, that's an underrated game right there. I still have a PS2 copy of that downloaded on my PS4, dude, and like I forget which one exactly, but like it's fun. It's a fun fucking game, dude.
Played that many years after the console was, not new.
Yeah. Well, I remember first time I ever played PlayStation 2, dude, was at your house, dude. Like playing Grand Theft Auto 3, dude, for the first time. That was like amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
See, I was spoiled.
No, whatever, dude. No, man, whatever, dude.
Good. I played all kinds of video games.
Yeah.
Cupboards were loaded with food.
Yeah, dude.
I
You introduced me to so much shit, dude. It's cool.
I was a spoiled little boy.
What other? I remember what other game you had? You had Tekken Tag too. I remember playing Tekken.
Oh, I love Tekken Tag. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. I love that guy that could do the capoeira, like break dance fighting.
Oh yeah.
I remember
that.
He's super cool.
Yeah, he was like Jamaican or something, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. Tekken is like I never fucking was it. They had like Tekken versus Soul Calibur.
Tiger. And Tiger was the black dude with the afro and the like 70s get up and shoes.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That's good shit, dude. It's like Tekken is actually a game that I don't think I've ever owned. Actually, I don't think I've ever owned a copy of it. I've always played it. Like I remember playing Tekken Tag at your house, but I never actually. I don't think I ever owned that game.
Okay. Yeah. Still got it. You know, every time I get a console, I download Tekken.
Hell yeah, dude.
I like them fighting games. You know, that was the one thing I liked about Mortal Kombat when they changed things to like you could switch through the styles, you know, and everybody had like 3 different styles. I really liked that, you know, being a martial arts nerd and studying all that was pretty cool because I wanted to see how accurate some of it was. And, you know, and like I studied Kempo, and Scorpion does Kempo at least in one of the games. And so I watched him, watched how he moved and things like that. And yeah, it's legit.
That's good. It's good to hear
like,
that they
did a really good job, you know? So at least from what I can tell, and I've been doing martial arts for 17 years. So
yeah, you know a little bit about it. Just a little bit. I never
feel
really...
like I'm even good at it though.
Yeah, right. Well, you can always get, I mean, you're always gonna keep working on it, man. You know, you're never at a perfect level, right? With anything.
No, yeah. It's a lifelong thing, you know, like anything worthwhile.
You gotta pursue the pursuit of happiness or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stay on it.
That's my constitutional right, damn it. So I'm doing it.
Well, it's like, that's like how I felt about stand-up comedy, dude. It's like I've been doing it for like fucking over 10 years at this point. It's like the last 2-3 years, dude, I've really fucking like hit it hard, dude. And like, especially the last like 6 months, dude, I was like really starting to put a lot of fucking effort into my joke writing and just like
nice, really
fucking nailing it, dude. And I thought I was getting better, dude. I really thought like I was starting to get better finally, like. And then like all this shit happened. And it's like I don't even know if I'm ever gonna come back to like open mic at this point, dude. You know, it's like you don't even know what's gonna happen. Sucks.
Yeah, I mean, right, like Eric's playing music at home, you know, doing videos. Like, people can't play shows, they can't do open mics. I mean, that's got to be rough.
It is, dude. Like it. I don't know. I'm
harder. People don't go to the page and go look the things up, and you know, so there's different. You know, you got to try different methods and explore different avenues and get good at it before you know you can promote yourself properly. And those things are kind of tough.
Yeah. Well, that's why I always like, I don't know. I always dwell on, it's like, well, what truly am I like lacking in terms of like getting to the next level? It's like, maybe it's a talent thing. Maybe it's just an effort thing. I don't know, dude. I'm just kind of like, well, I'm just going to keep doing it. And we'll see what happens.
Right. Just keep doing it, you know, because when we get out of this and we can get together with people and share our ideas, you know, that's usually when we start growing more, you know, and learning, and you know, we get other feedback from other directions that we didn't think about. That seems to really get my mind going and think about new things, you know. So, but while we're here and we're on our own, work with what we got, you know. So, and then as soon as we can get together, we just throw it together and what can I do better? How can I do it better?
Yeah, I know, dude. I just want to jump back into it, dude. I just want to like, I don't know. I'm like right now, I'm like on the verge of like starting like at least one other podcast along with continuing and you know the movie podcast. Yeah, I'm just like I'm just ready to fucking start doing as many projects as I fucking get my hands on, dude. Because like I'm just like stir crazy, sick and tired of staying home all the time.
Oh, absolutely. I may not be able to go back to work, you know, when all this kind of opens up, when the phases go, because my wife will go back to work and hopefully daycare will open at the same time. You know, otherwise I won't be able to go back. But I'm just going to be trying to teach martial arts, you know, and so I think I'm going to open the backyard during the summer and teach youth martial arts, and or any parents want to come join. And I'm going to start promoting it on Facebook, you know.
Well, there you go. You promote it on this podcast right now, dude.
There we go.
Shawn Holmes.
Arts. Let's do it. I'll put on Zoom. I don't care. I'll record the class. Let's do this.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll link your Facebook page onto the show notes so people can check that shit out or get in contact with you.
Yeah. Sweet.
Hell yeah. Shawn Holmes, dude, I want to thank you so much for finally being able to come on the podcast, dude.
I know. Thank you. It's 100%. Great. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking about it today. I was like, fuck, dude. Like, I wish I would have, you know, you should have been on like the first episode, you know, like for as long as we've been friends and shit, you know?
Seriously.
I remember there was we went up, you know, just as like closing thing is like, I remember going up when we went to like Great Wolf Lodge here like a year or two ago, and like I went over to your house that one day, and you just got fucking super ripped. And I remember us just sitting at your kitchen, dude, and had just an amazing conversation. And it was like right when I had first started like doing this podcast or something. And it was like within the first year or whatever. And I just remember fucking always regretting not having my microphone on my computer to record that conversation we had, because it was just like the perfect fucking, motivating, positive attitude. It was, I just remember walking away from that conversation. It was like, fuck, dude, it was so great.
Yeah, man. I'll never forget that day that I came over and stayed the night at your house. And we ran in, there was some guy on a bike, right? And he gave us some weed. And he was like, if you're going to smoke weed, don't ever just sit on the couch and do nothing. You need to do something productive. Go work out, go start a project, go work on something. And that night we, you had a bike and I had a skateboard or something like that. And we went over to the school and we worked out after smoking, of course. And, and we just had a blast, and we booked it down the street. Oh, dude, that was a highlight memory for me. And maybe that formed why I do what I do now a little bit. I smoke it up a little bit and then I go work out.
It's the best, dude. It's honestly like, it doesn't get any better than that, dude. Like working out or doing any sort of physical activity high is the best.
It's a good time.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, Shawn Holmes, thank you so much again for coming on, dude. We'll definitely have to make this a common occurrence. We'll have to get together here again soon to.
Yeah, that's great.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, all right, everybody. For Shawn Holmes, I'm Kevin Porter. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
This podcast has been brought to you by Pizon Productions.